This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Syracuse University and the home of the Orange, a place lovingly called the Dome. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Volunteers will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Syracuse's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance. Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Syracuse lines up quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vols. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Syracuse, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. No huddle now for the offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. They're going to throw for it on third and short. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Now, a fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Offense moving to a bunch formation. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point early in mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Syracuse, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the ball is hauled in. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Play action here on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hayden. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Syracuse, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 21, Syracuse.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Ball carry on loses 2. Second down coming up.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats.
Tennessee, 21, Syracuse, 7.
As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the wide receiver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Syracuse lines up quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw here. A quick throw to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Syracuse, 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field.
Coming up.
And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go with the tempo, looking to get this deep.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee 35, Syracuse 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Looking for some space. It's Hayden. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The short hands. It's Hayden. That's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And it's caught. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Orange.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Syracuse. 14.
Now he comes out with 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And that's a first down.
Throwing off play action. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Vols are in the red zone. Bootleg looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown. Volunteers.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. It's Hayden.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds his man. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him. He drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Set up with a PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They get the second half started with a running play. And the defense comes up with the football. Up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Makes a quick grab. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Vols will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense tops him, but that's a solid gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Little. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
You know what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really cookie.
They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught over the middle. It's Hayden. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The receiver grabs it. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Inside the 25. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Orange. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
Syracuse, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
2nd down after that previous play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping it. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. Quarterback keeps the football. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
28.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Touchdown, Syracuse. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 45. Syracuse, 35.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Now the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught in the open. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
52. Syracuse, 35.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Syracuse lines up quickly.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on 3rd and long and came up well short. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can.
Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's push. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Now they call a run. Fighting off the defender.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Touchdown, Volunteers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
66, Syracuse, 35.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris